I'm a gangster too. It takes two to tango. You don't wanna mess with me, mess with me. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Gangster too, it takes two to tango. You don't wanna mess with me, mess with me. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too.
What up? We about to see some gangsters this weekend, ain't we? Well, we're about to see who thinks they're a gangster and who proves that they are. What's up, Tommy? Oh, Scott, what the hell, man? You can't miss that. Gangsters Paradise? Oh, well, Bob, No Prep Felons Live will be on the property with the live feed if you can't make it. John, what's up, buddy? Oof. I know. I wish it was Thursday already. I really wish it was Thursday already. What's up, Coachy? John, Steve. What's up, Bill? I see you down there, won't I? Jacob, what's up? How Jacob? How's Jasper treating you, buddy? Tell him. Just let me know. I know I'm gonna see you. David, what's up, brother? Zachary, thanks for tuning in. All right, Greg, remind me after the live feed. I know. It's gonna be an amazing long 2 days of no sleep, bazillion hours of awesome racing action where you're exhausted on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, but it was worth it. Thank God I don't gotta go back to work till Wednesday. I gotta work half a day Thursday and I don't go back till following Wednesday. Thank you, Jesus. You ready? Are you ready? Thanks for the stars, John. James, what's up, big homie? My man, I'm ready to party. I can't wait. I wish it was tomorrow. I'm like a kid. I don't even know why, but I'm like a kid and it's Christmas Eve and I just want to unwrap this present and enjoy it. I'm just, I'm that excited about it. Hell yeah, Bill. Be good to see you, brother. Oh yeah, War in the Woods is gangster. It's a gangster too, without a doubt. But man, this is like the gangsters of the gangster here. Yep, me too. I can't wait to get on the property. Yeah, just remind me, buddy. I'm gonna forget. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna forget. But I'll get you hooked up. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Everybody share this real quick. What's up, Rob? How you doing? How's the weather in Rhode Island? Miss Nikki, Nitrous Nikki here, doing a killer job of getting all the information out and promoting the event. Man, just everybody show her some love on that because she's done a great job. Oh, yeah. For whatever reason, I thought the 4th was on Monday, so I thought I was good to go, but then at the last minute last week, I realized it wasn't. And thankfully, my job was cool. Let me put in for the time off on Monday so I can just have me a nice little 5-day weekend. What's up, Sammy? Erica? David? I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more with that either, Chris. It's going to be an amazing, great time. We're going to have a lot of fun. Absolutely going to be 0 ducks on the property. 0 ducks. And it's not even going to be a race. It will never, I mean, sure, people will make mistakes or whatever, but it's not even going to be a race where people are getting gapped because the margin is that big. This is going to be a race where the people who make the fewest mistakes and make the best judgment calls for driving, etc., those are going to be the ones that go to rounds. And man, there's some amazing strategists outside of, okay, all things being equal, they probably all can go the same speed on that track, period. I mean, within a few tenths of each other, but yeah, it's all going to be strategy and tuning and knowing their vehicle. Sweet. Yep. I should be there about 2 or 3. Hopefully you get there early. When you hang out, I didn't get to even freaking hang out with you at War in the Woods. You were a busy man. Thanks for the stars, Richard. Appreciate it, Robert. How's the weather on the other side of the pond? Todd, what's up, buddy? We're gonna see you there this weekend. Adam, how's it going? I know we're gonna see you. It's only like 15 minutes from your house. No, I agree, man. I agree. It's like I said, I don't really feel like there's going to be anybody on there who's just going to walk the field and dominate. It's going to be a matter of who makes the fewest mistakes because they're all within the same range. It's 50 cars. Sammy. Brown County Dragway, buddy. Gangsters Paradise. It's going to be a banger. You don't want to miss it out Friday and Saturday. So, yep, if you can't make it out, Bob with No Prep Felons Live will be on their live feed. I'm sure other people will too. I just know for a fact that Bob will be there. Also, they'll be in our booth with their merch. So, if you want to get over there and support Bob and those guys for their efforts and help them buy a couple cheeseburgers and put some fuel in the tank so they can keep traveling to bring you guys that can't make it to these events. Get your butt over there and buy some shirts and hats and stuff. And if you can't make it, send them some stars. Help them out because it's expensive to travel. Trust me, I know. We go all over the place. It's not getting any cheaper either, man. Destry, what's up, Bubba? You gonna be out there this weekend? Damn it. Creative Cloud won't shut up. These notifications get on my nerves. 3 cameras, triple the action, ribbed for her pleasure. Got the instant replay feature. What else you got, Bob? Bob's got some other features too. You know what I mean? Just Bob's got it all. Hopefully Bob is still with us next year because at this rate, man, he'll be like Sports Center or ESPN or some highfalutin shit next year with everything he's evolving and doing. For one of us. I can't believe how much gas it took me to get out there. I had to fill that thing up 3 times to get out there and back. It was crazy. How in the hell are you not going to be there when you live 5 minutes away? That is Bob right there, ESPN 8, the Ocho. Fit right in. Bob is the man. So we got Jeff Thomas and Limpy be on here in a few minutes. You know, I always got to just catch up with everybody real quick and bullshit for a few seconds. What the hell? The Facebook? Was that just me, I guess? So I'll be on here in just a few seconds. Well, they'll be here in a few minutes. Give me about 10, 15 minutes. Jeff Thomas just texted me. So he'll be on here in about 10 or 15 minutes with all the good info. And all the details for everyone. But in the meantime, this weekend, there was 67 no prep races within 5 hours of each other. That part kind of sucked because I don't think anybody had a great turnout except Bunker Hill for 20 grand. So I understand why everybody went there. But yeah, oof, man. That was kind of rough everywhere else for small tire turnout. But I like the way you think. You know, this man's got his priorities in check. Oh man, listen, it's $55 to fill that little Hyundai up, and the thing gets pretty good gas mileage, but it was a lot of miles. And when it was loaded down the way it was with the weight, it don't get such great gas mileage. Still better than the full size truck though. But yeah, man, I think we spent almost $200 in fuel going to Morocco and back this weekend. So that's a good question. Depends on how you do it. You know, if you stay in 5-star accommodations like I do typically, which is on the side of the road or in your car, you can definitely save a lot of money. Since I'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning, I opted to get a hotel this time. But I mean, admission and all that stuff, you know, is $25 to get in per day. I believe they got a discounted rate if you buy 2 days for general admission. And then food and travel and stuff. I mean, you know, you can be as budget friendly as you want, or you could ball out and be as extravagant as you like. You know, you could pack a cooler and bring bologna sandwiches and cheese and bread, or you know, you could eat track food, which is they got some great food truck vendors. They got some good food. You know, it's just a matter of, you know, where you're coming from and how you're living. Oh, was that Bunker Hill was 33? I thought they had 70, but yeah, I mean, Slugfest ended up having like 7 cars and small tire, and they shut the race down and just turned it into a test and tune day. You know, the streetcar brawl had 12 in small tires. That was decent considering. But then you had Onondaga, Lapeer, darn it, Ontario, or Windsor. I can't remember the track's name in Windsor, but Windsor. I mean, hell, those 3 no prep races are like within 3 hours of each other. Unfortunately, D team at Coonley got rained out. There's just too much going on, unfortunately, this weekend. It's a situation where nobody wins. Oh, thanks, brother. Well, I'm fortunate to just show up and have fun with everybody, man. And you know, there's people out there who really do big things. I'm just a little squirrel trying to get a nut and just having fun with everybody. But I do appreciate it. They're not on the list, so they ain't coming. This is invite only on this one. But yeah, Jeff Thomas will be able to answer all that stuff here in just a second. Or I saw Julie on here. Julie's the I don't know, what's your official title, Julie? The lady in charge. The boss lady. You're the boss lady. Was that $100 for the whole weekend in weed? Was that like the brown frown, or was that like one sitting? I mean, I don't smoke anymore, but I just don't know if you was smoking for 2 or 3 days for $100. That was the brown frown. That wasn't no good stuff. Nope, boss lady. Boss lady. I know. What the dang gun? The comments are coming too quick. I see you, man. Changing engines and doing. These guys are putting in the work to make sure they don't miss it. That's dedication right there. I'm sure somebody is. I'm sure you probably don't even have to buy it if you just hang out in the Michigan corner. You can just walk around and get contact buds no matter 30-mile-an-hour winds or not. Just go to the Michigan corner. They got you covered, literally. It's like a probably like 100-foot by 100-foot square fog. Oh man. Nice. See, nobody's gonna miss this one. The Team Bipolar looked very good this weekend. Very good this weekend. Ain't that the truth? Doesn't help my diet at all. Doesn't help my diet at all. Walk by and get tingly headed. No, Bipolar guys were looking real good on the videos. That's the thing. Like, I was salty. I had to miss that. I had to miss Onondaga. I had to miss Coonley. It sucks when there's so many on top of each other. I wanted to go to Windsor. I want to get up there for one of those. You know. But what do you do, man? Very well could. Very well could. Definitely got. They definitely have the capabilities. Both of the car. I'm not sure. I imagine they're taking the Nova and the Falcon. I'm just guessing, so don't let me pretend like that's law. But both cars are capable of winning that for sure. Update on the toxic. Well, good question. I haven't worked on it. However, I think I decided this past weekend. Well, so Jasper and Jeff and I had a talk at War in the Woods, and I've really been stewing and contemplating it, and about going back out to Oklahoma to H-Town in October. And I think I'm going to try and bust my ass and get it ready for that. It gives me a couple months, and I don't need a couple months. So maybe if I can get a third hand occasionally, and I can finish this 10 working stuff, I can get this thing running and out there and get some testing done. It don't need much, and I have all the parts. I just need the time, and I think I'm going to take the majority of July off from traveling, so I can stay my butt home and work on it. What's up, Big Sexy?
What's going on?
Just late.
Is it loud where I'm at?
Where you at?
I'm sitting in a restaurant right now. That's why I was like, there's a kid screaming behind me. I was like, that's not good to go outside.
What you eating?
Steaks? Yeah, we roll down here.
Look at that roll. I can't eat that.
Yeah, it's good for you. Put hair on the chest.
Well, I think I've had a couple rolls then.
I got a couple of that myself. One big one.
Absolutely a goat. So we're waiting on. Oh, well, here he is right here.
Is it Jeff or Boss Lady? Or both of them?
Boss Lady's in the comments, but Jeff just got in the chat. The answer man just answered the chat. What's up, brother?
What's happening, guys?
It's
living the dream. Living the dream.
Limpy, you eat dinner?
Hell yeah.
I'm about to go.
I'm not on East Coast time yet where we eat dinner at 10 o'clock.
Yeah. I'm fixing to go Mexican after this, bud.
Man. Hold up. We gotta wait for a couple of days.
All right. We can go all the time.
Y'all let me know. Let me know if it gets too loud. I'll fucking go outside.
All right.
I think you're fine. Jeff, you're kind of low, though. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Yeah. Can you guys hear him? I mean, if I can't hear you well, it doesn't matter that much.
I can hear him.
Oh,
Speak.
That's all that matters.
Speak.
The spectators buy tickets before arriving or just at the gate?
Just at the gate. VIPs at the gate this time, too.
So here, before you guys start asking a bunch of questions, why don't you just let Jeff give the generic rundown real quick, and he'll probably answer most of your questions, and then we can get to questions afterwards. Does that sound good, Jeff?
All right. Well, first thing is the weather. Obviously, my phone has been melting down today about the weather, so it's too early to really tell anything. Some apps are showing no rain. Some are showing, I think it's just too early to do that. I know there's already some people on the way, like from Arizona and stuff, but all my races, we make that decision at Wednesday on noon before the event. You know what I mean? That's basically 48 hours before the race. Most people ain't leaving 48 hours early, you know what I mean, to come. So at noon on Wednesday, we'll evaluate the weather and decide from there. But here's another thing, too. It's going to be hot this weekend. So start time was 7. We may push that back to even 8. Spectators don't want to come out there and die in the heat. You know what I mean? We got all night. We got lights. You know, let's not be miserable racing. You know what I mean? So we'll start somewhere at 7 to 8 o'clock, right in there, and we'll go over this. This will all be posted as well. But gates open at noon on Friday and Saturday for spectators. The price is the same after enough complaining about it as War in the Woods. $25 for 1 day, $40 for 2 days. Camping is going to be $50 a person. And if you don't like the camping charge, don't camp. I really don't give two shits because here's the deal. We fill the place to capacity. Campers take up a lot of room of spectator parking. And if I got to turn spectators away because I can't park them, it's costing the track and the promoter a lot of money. You know what I mean? So I think we'll be better off at this event because we've only got 50 cars. So we're having more parking available than last time. But $50 a person to camp for the weekend. Obviously, that does not apply to racers and their rigs, but when racers come in, you can't say the 6 cars behind you are with you. They pay to come through the gate. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely.
That, and another thing is, everybody and their brother, please don't go to the gate and say, Jeff said this, Jeff said that. You know what I mean? If you're not on the list up there, then no, Jeff didn't say that.
I'm going to tell him Jeff said.
Well, I probably should have never said that. Now everybody's going to say Jeff said.
Jeff said.
In other words, don't piss Christina off.
Yeah, or my sister, okay? Because
Boss lady.
Take the aftermath, all that.
Boss lady and Christina are feisty.
Yeah.
Don't get the neck hairs riled.
Yeah. Another thing that's going to happen, here's another thing. I've always tried my best with racers that are coming in late at night. The gates are closed at midnight. If you're coming from far away at midnight, the gates are closed. And here's why. When I can't be there all night. I got to get a couple hours of sleep. And I got to have organized parking with racers. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't want people coming in at 3, 4 in the morning and parking however they want. You know what I mean? So at midnight, the gates will be closed. There'll be somebody there by 9 a.m. on Friday and Saturday morning to let racers in the gates. Like I said, the gates open for spectators at noon. Thursday night, the gates will be open at 5 p.m. for spectators to come in. Racers, y'all can come in there anytime you want Thursday. If somebody comes in Wednesday evening and wants to come in from, a lot of people are traveling a long way, I'll be there all day Wednesday until probably 11 p.m. midnight on Wednesday too.
David,
same thing
there's
with
the first
vendors.
one right there.
What?
There's the first stripper on the property right there.
Where?
Yeah.
You.
Like I said, vendors.
I don't know. Have y'all seen his legs? I think he might be the stripper.
Hey, David Tabor just texted me right before I got on here and said, "Get on that live. I want to see your sexy legs."
Sexiest legs and no prep. I'm telling you.
There is a little bit of place. There's a little bit of space out there, like in the driveway, to park if you get there past midnight, pulling up to the gate, but not a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, that's a little 2-lane county road, so.
But really, if you got there, I'd say if you got there past midnight, down the street before you turn on the street to go to the track is a
Dollar General. Dollar General. Yeah,
stay there.
Dollar General.
Yeah. Depends on which way they're coming in. Some people come in from the east too, depending on where they're coming from, what part of the country.
Yeah. Well, just search Dollar General near the track, and it's like literally a quarter mile away.
Hey,
just don't ride your golf cart down there.
I don't know that we never really said nothing about this, or we haven't really posted, but the plan is not to run a second chance. There's going to be no second chance race on Friday probably. And if there's time on Saturday, we'll run one probably. You know what I mean? If there's time, we'll see how things play out. But beyond that, same old stuff. I mean, I'll tell you, we got some badass trophies. Something really cool coming for the trophies. We always do something different. This one's way over the top. You're gonna like this. We'll have the same thing, all the same food vendors. Jamie will be jamming the music. Everything will be almost the same as War in the Woods. Like I was trying to say a minute ago, if you're a vendor and I haven't spoke to you yet and you're wanting to come, especially event sponsors, please reach out to me or Nitrous Nikki or my sister and let us know so that we can have areas we can kind of, measure stuff out where we're going to put people down low so we don't miss anybody. We'll probably do I know one big thing, Josh. I'm not gonna say nothing, but I know I've heard rumor of a couple call outs. So chip draw, we're gonna have drivers meeting at 5 p.m. Friday night. We'll do chip draw like we always do at 5. any first round call outs, anybody that's feeling that dangerous, have at it.
Yeah, we're good.
Will anybody accept? I know there's
Let the
always a
band
couple
play.
people that call somebody out, but man, it seems like nobody accepts call outs anymore. Can you even could you even say that you're a gangster at Gangsters Paradise if you get called out and you don't accept? Can I just throw that out there?
Really? Yeah, that's kind of a good point. But I'll tell you, I get it though, man. It's a lot of money. You know what I mean? And so guys are playing the odds. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather take my chances out of the chip draw than maybe accept a questionable, call out, I guess. But the other thing too, does it really even matter? Honestly, I mean, everybody's fast.
Well, that's what. Yeah, I agree. It's hot THC racing. It is a lot of money to accept a call out, but at the same time, this is Gangsters Paradise. This is like you got invited because your balls are supposed to be in the trunk. They're so big you can't carry them up front with you. So if somebody calls you out,
Elephantitis. That's what I call it.
Yeah. Hey, one other thing. I know we're less than a week away from the race, so if there's anybody that's on the list right now that's watching this and you got a problem with your car or you're thinking you're not going to make it, you need to let me know ASAP if you want a chance of getting your 500 back. You know what I'm saying? Because I can get an alternate now, but every day closer to the race, it's going to be harder because people can't get off work or what have you, and then you're going to lose your 500. We're paying based off 50 cars, whether they show up or not.
Let the band play.
Let the band play. I agree. I mean, hey, we've had some people drop out. Some people broke. I mean, obviously that's going to happen all the time, but we're going to have 50 cars on the property come Friday night. And hopefully they're all in one piece and racing again Saturday night,
there you go. Miss Nikki got all that information for you guys. I'll leave that up for a second.
Yeah, leave it up for a while. Leave it up for a while so watch Jeff.
Yeah, another thing too is everybody please go to the event page. Every piece of information for the event is on the event page. I mean, I answer everybody that messages me, but
It looks like it's good.
every question I'm answering, you can answer yourself on the event page.
And there, I just posted a link to the event page as well.
It's reading comprehension, people. Just saying.
Nobody ever goes to the event page and reads the event details. Never.
I mean, what else is there? I know I got a shit truckload of stuff going on over here. Broken race cars like always and this and that.
No, not again.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's a good point. So the way you do stuff's pretty self-explanatory. Everybody should be familiar.
Look at that big old steak.
Has anybody dropped off the list?
Oh yeah, there's been quite a few, but they've been replaced by, like Lyle Barnett dropped out, hurt motor. Jason Cantu's out with a hurt motor. There's still plenty of killers on that list for sure. And that's another thing too. Don't text and ask me that. Look, it's on the event page. The list is updated.
Yeah. I would tell you to check the weather apps, but I'm 0 for 2 on when it shows it's going to rain, and it don't rain, so you don't have an event. So I'm bad.
Yeah. Where are you eating at, Lim?
A little local place by my house.
Oh.
Place we always go to.
Yeah.
Called Hot Sprout.
Nice.
Come on, Jeff. It was only 119 degrees today. We need you down here in Fort Worth.
Was it really?
Yeah, well, heat index 119.
That don't sound no fun.
Yeah, when that was still at 630.
Damn. Josh, I feel like I'm forgetting stuff here. Help me out. Man, obviously Thursday night, everybody's welcome to come in from 5 to 10. The beer trailer will be open. The barbecue place will be open. The lemonade stand will be open. Spectators, it's free. If you want to come in and hang out with some of the racers and check out cars and listen to music, we'll be in there working away.
What was I going to say? Never mind. I forget what I was going to say. Don't ever get old, people.
David's getting blacked out. Puking rally.
Oh, boy. I still remember that one guy at War in the Woods. He was hammered drunk there about the 60-foot mark. And old bank robber did a burnout right by him, and he didn't move. I was like, yeah, that dude's done right there.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That wouldn't wake him up.
Yeah. It's going to be a party like that.
We could start it off Thursday like that.
It's like it'd be like
3 days.
Hey, I'm tempted. I just seen Tabor's comment. I'm tempted to give him free beer Thursday night.
Oh, God. I'm down like a flat tire.
Oh, you say he's getting blackout drunk?
All right,
Puking rally.
Come look me out.
We got. Maybe we'll have some green herb too. Some flour.
Oh, I'm sure if you go down to the.
Hey, another thing too. So, there's a lot of different options here. If it was to rain, we got all weekend to get the race in. So we're going to try to get both of them done unless the weather looks so bad that we can't race. I'm not going to, we'll call it Wednesday at noon if it's like 100, if it's for sure going to rain the whole weekend out. But I don't think that's going to be the case, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. We're not that far from you, and it could change drastically.
And people, I've canceled the same event twice because it was showing that it was going to rain, and I didn't want to take a chance. I rescheduled twice because of the rain forecast, and I think it ended up raining one day, and then the other 3 days it didn't because it was a 2-day event. So sometimes the weather just is wrong. Weather apps are wrong.
Well, it does what it does. Yeah, stay off the damn return road.
That's another thing real quick. So if there's any new media people coming, you go to gate 1 to get your badges. Same thing with VIPs. You go to gate 1, tell them you want VIP, and they're available until it's sold out.
Spectators come in gate 2?
Well, if we open it, probably we will, because usually when we start the races later, 5, 6 o'clock, it gets crazy busy at the gate. So we usually open the second gate to try and get some people off the road.
Yeah.
What
about golf carts and everything? Same as last time, or?
Yeah, same thing as last time. Golf carts are for racers. If you're a legit handicap person, we'll allow it.
That only counts, right?
Yeah. Hey, just so all the racers know too, probably the first 100 feet of the track's going to be scraped. We'll be down there scraping it Wednesday night.
Oh, shit.
Now, we will not scrape them on Saturday. We probably will not scrape the track Saturday, but Friday night it will be scraped. So first round should be pretty interesting down there.
Oh yeah, no, there's nobody. Is anybody selling fuel?
Selling fuel?
Get with Jamie. I'd say get with Jamie.
I can get fuel for anybody if they need it. If somebody needs something, tell them to hit me up so I can get Sunoco stuff.
Yeah.
Or VP.
Well, I missed that earlier, but yeah. meth. So hit Jeff up if you need fuel. He'll make sure it's at the track. Jamie does Sunoco. He gets taken care of. Nitrous fill at the track.
No, not that I know of. No.
The thing's moving over here, man. I love it.
That's what I had for my cheat meal yesterday was a filet, blue rare. They actually cooked it right.
That's kind of this day and age. It's kind of hard to get a good steak when you ask for it.
Well, if I tell them, I'm like, I'll send it back if it doesn't talk to me when I bite it. They usually get it right.
Hey, one other thing, Josh. I think I'm thinking about putting a tip board up on Facebook. Remember how they did it, whatever that was, the Civil War race that one time?
Yeah.
Where each driver has like 10 spots per driver, and you know, da 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 da. I thought that was pretty cool, actually. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're talking about doing that for Uncaged. I got a guy who wants to do that. I don't know enough about it, but he does from golfing. I guess that's big on golfing.
Oh, it's easy. It's real easy. Every driver on the list, you put 10 spots to their name. Whoever buys those spots first gets it. And then at the end of the race, whichever driver wins, the people that bought spots on that driver win the whole pot.
Yeah.
So you got 50 drivers, 10 spots each. You got 500 spots at like $20 a piece or whatever. Do the math.
About 10 grand, isn't it?
Yeah, 10 grand, exactly.
Yeah, put together, I'll buy some spots.
So maybe we might work on that. That'd be kind of a cool thing to do.
It's kind of I know how it works, but it's kind of a lot to just track and keep up. So you need somebody.
Oh yeah, I don't
one
have
person
time
like
to do it. I have to have somebody else do it.
I don't got time to do that. But he wants to do it, so I'll definitely buy spots on yours.
That's perfect deal for him on the stage there. What?
I wouldn't buy no spots on my name.
Oh boy. Are y'all still in the garage working?
Yeah, it's a bare block right now.
Oh boy.
How bad is it?
No, it wasn't bad. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it melted 7 spark plugs. The grid box didn't pull timing when it was supposed to, and melted 7 plugs, so I had to pull it apart, and it just needs rings. But it was all brand new. It just sucks. You put it in, take it out, put it in, take it out. But I mean, we'll have it back together tomorrow night. Huh?
So thankfully it's just rings.
Yeah. Yep. But
what up?
What was the other thing we were going to talk about? So no, I just think it's going to be badass, man. I mean, I'm fired up about just the 50 cars, and you know, nothing's going to be a rush. To have time to cool down between rounds, and you know, we're going to have the same amount of food vendors. I'm anticipating a good crowd. I don't see why. You know, I'm not saying I'll be bigger than War in the Woods or smaller. It'll be somewhere in between there, I would imagine. We'll see. But I mean, if you're a no prep small tire racing fan, you want to be here for this. There ain't no doubt about that. And I have a lot of messages this week of spectators coming from all over the country. I mean, New Orleans, Kansas, Colorado. I mean, people driving from all over the place just to come watch. So, I mean, those are your real hardcore fans that know this is a badass of racing to watch right here.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing like it. There's definitely nothing like that atmosphere on that track.
I mean,
definitely
think about this. Wait till you look at the list after the first round of the 25 cars that are on the trailer. They're going to be people's jaws hanging open.
Oh yeah,
for sure. But
the same taco truck going to be there.
Yep.
So there you go, Mike. Yep, Limpy's at the steakhouse.
A real steakhouse.
Nope, I agree, Eddie. Definitely gonna be talking about this one for a long time. I mean, there's just never been anything like it before, so it's definitely gonna be a legendary status.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the racing just like fans are. So it's a neat deal, and I think it's awesome that a lot of big time racers are really supporting it and excited about it. You know what I mean? That's cool. So I mean, them guys are hitting me up like about the weather. Those guys want this race to happen, and that's pretty cool because the real badass fast guys want to race the fast guys. You know what I mean? They don't want to go cherry pick some bullshit $5,000 to win race where they got 4 times the car of everybody else in the field. You know what I mean? So, hey, mad props to some of them guys that are fired up to come race against some really nasty killers. And hey, this track's unforgiving. So I'll tell you, what I said to somebody the other day? I've seen a lot of people talking about gambling. I think you gamble on this race, you're an idiot. That's just my opinion. Don't get me wrong. Like, you can throw names out there, Ryan Mitchell and Bank Robber. I mean, they were flying at War in the Woods, but I've been at every War in the Woods, and it only takes the most minute mistake to be put on the trailer by a guy that goes 530. So,
well, that's what I was saying earlier. This race ain't going to be about who's the fastest. It's about who's going to make the least mistakes and have the best strategy to get down the track.
Consistency is the word you're looking for there. You can. There are a lot of guys that can go fast in this race down there, but to do it 4 or 5 rounds in a row is a whole nother story.
Yeah.
So that'll make it interesting, but
well,
beyond that, everybody, I just encourage everybody to watch the event page, pay attention to live feeds, and we'll keep everybody updated on the weather and what we're going to do.
Yep, here I'll put that link up again on Facebook. So if you're not already following the page, make sure you're following the Gangsters Paradise page so you can get all the updates every time they post one. And one thing I don't think you covered, how much is Payouts again?
I don't even know what the total is, but I mean, at 50 cars, that's 25,000. I'm adding 5,000 per night out of my pocket right on top of the event, plus all sponsor money. Sponsor money still coming in. So, I mean, I'd say it's going to be, I could safely say somewhere around 35 a night. 33 to 37, somewhere in there probably per night. And some badass things are getting given away. Billet atomizer giving a set of injectors to the winner each night. Tires, I think, to the winner each night. I think from McCormick, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to go. I'm not really prepared on that, to be honest. Yeah, some Nitrous Express will be giving stuff. There's lots of stuff. I mean, lots of money. So, I mean, somebody comes in there and doubles up. They're leaving life-changing money, really.
Dean said tell everybody to text you 2 times a day asking about the weather. Thank you, later.
Fuck you, Dean.
I even called him and I was like, dude, I know it's pretty bad, but people hit me up from California. Because I mean that's his area up there, so I don't know if it ain't like my area. It ain't like my area. Sorry, I guess I'm blowing everybody up.
Hey, honestly, that doesn't even bother me. I understand. I mean, people driving 30 hours to come to a race, they want to know. I don't want, I mean, the best thing I can tell them is, I mean, another thing is this. Everybody wants to see this race happen, and there's not really good rain date to put it on. You know what I mean? Like, the next couple weekends, there's big races. I don't want to have to reschedule it, but I also don't want people to spend a bunch of money driving out here and we can't race at all. You know what I mean? I mean, even if we got one good day, we always have an option. If everybody wants to double up, it could be $1,000 a piece for one event with a second chance race too. So we're going to look at the weather, and we're going to make hopefully the weather cooperates enough for us to get at least one whole good night of racing. Right?
But last time, we're in the woods. One of my apps was saying it was supposed to be raining, and like I was like, oh shit! And then it's like, I think by like Wednesday it was like gone, and I was like, what happened?
Yeah. Everybody has asked me, I tell them the same thing. I don't even look at the weather until whatever. Wednesday, I probably halfway consider.
Yeah, I usually don't look till some of the week, beginning of the week.
Fortunately for me, I'm only 3 hours away, so I'll look at it Thursday morning, but whatever. I still count. I mean, what was the last spring? It was like a chance it was getting canceled, and I still hung out for like, an hour?
Yeah.
But whatever. I don't, you know what I mean? But I'm not driving 30 hours cross country either. 3-4 hours is a different story.
Well, let's just be positive that we're going to have enough good weather to get this thing in. This is a big race. I mean, a lot of people will be let down if this don't happen.
Yep, I always assume it's happening until the last minute. Anybody else have any questions? Limpy, you got anything you want to add, brother?
Thank you.
Weekend for dessert?
I'm watching the figure.
We will be back for a month. Indiana, are we leaving for Oklahoma tomorrow? And we have Indiana, Ohio.
I feel like I'm sitting there eating.
I think I'm flying back.
Second dinner.
Second dinner. I just had enough for one.
Dude, I'll tell you, I hired this nutritionist. It killed me. It killed me for like 4 weeks to even be able to eat all the food this dude has me on. But now it's the craziest thing. I eat like every 3 hours, and about an hour and a half, 2 hours in, I'm starving.
Yeah.
Like I can eat all the food, and it's a lot of food, but I'll be starving.
Yeah, Asian brown white. For real? You always used to be like, this one. I'm like, really, dude?
They want to see the waitress.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Anybody else got any questions? Concerns? Whatever.
That's cool.
I don't think I have anything else. I think that covers everything basically.
Yeah, I mean, you've been there before. It's pretty much the same thing Jeff always does in terms of how functionality is going to work. So I think it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Everybody say a little prayer to the weather gods.
Yep, exactly. All right. Well, hey, you know what we'll do too is, Josh, is I'll go live for sure on Wednesday too. Wednesday at noon, I'll be live. So everybody, put that out there and pass that around. Wednesday at noon, we'll be making a series.
Good deal. You guys hear that? Wednesday at noon, he'll make the official call. I'm still taking the time off work.
My scooter is well, bit the dust. I think I got a new battery.
Same.
Hey, they just emailed me back.
The race is on. As of right now, the weather is not bad enough to call the race 100%. So I want to make sure it don't get out there the race is canceled or some crap. That's absolutely not true.
Well, you have some hater out there spreading the rumor.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So as of now, it's on. The official call will be Wednesday at noon. And I think we'll be good.
I think so
I'm
too.
thinking positively.
All right, guys. I'm going to Michigan. Appreciate you. And if you're not at Gangsters Paradise, you're fucking lost. That's the place to be.
You're not gangster, but fuck you.
Yeah.
I agree.
See you, Josh. Thanks, buddy.
All right, brother. We'll talk to you
Later.
So there you have it. Simple, to the point. I mean, I know that the forecast, they get a little bit worse today versus yesterday, but also that'll tell you that actually now it's the percentage has gone down from the beginning of the show till now, went down 20% on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in just an hour, the hour that we've been live. So plan on coming. We're going to have a blast. Hell, they'll have all that food and alcohol and stuff. I might still go out there and just hang out and party. Get my, I don't drink, but I'll hang out with everybody while they drink, and we'll bullshit. But no, I agree, Mike. It's just like Ohio. I mean, listen, last year at Uncaged was like a 2% chance of rain, and then it poured on half the track. In 2020, it was 0% chance of rain, and we got into first round, got through small tire, got halfway through big tire, and it poured buckets, and just it flooded everything. We had to cancel the race. And on that one, it was a 0% chance of rain for like weeks. So don't get I know everybody always is a meteorologist and gets their panties in a wad, but listen, just chill. Wednesday at noon, he'll make the official call. He's not trying to dick anybody over or anything like that. Nobody that puts on races ever is, but we also invest a lot of time and money and effort into it. So we got to try and protect that as much as possible also. Yeah, I know, man. It was the craziest thing. It was like a 0% chance of rain, and then boom, just poured for like half an hour, flooded everything. It was crazy. Yeah, last year, same thing. Poured on the front half of the track. In the back half where we were racing was dry as a bone, didn't get a drop on it. I will admit I'm grateful for the track staff. They did a great job of getting it dried up real well. I was a little worried about that because the front half is our shutdown, and I was worried about that glue and the rainwater making it a little slippery for people to get stopped. But they did a phenomenal job of getting it dry, and we didn't have any we only had one incident, but it had nothing to do with that last year. No, it's my pleasure. I got nothing but love for War in the Woods and Gangsters Paradise and all you guys. I'm happy to support everybody's family. We're gonna have a bunch of fun this weekend. Oh, it did. It got hotter, and that was the one thing that was a little. Humidity went through the roof after that little stupid downpour. But we still had a great time. Still a bunch of amazing racing. I can't wait for this race. Oh, it's going to be monstrous. Man, that's a good question, man. Let's pull this list back up real quick and see. Because, man, that's I don't know who all. I know he said Lyle Barnett's off. I don't know who else he said was off. But if I had to pick, man, I would say based on last War in the Woods, just this spring, if I had to pick the first two, I'd pick Callie Nate versus Ryan Mitchell for pair number one. If I was just being, picking two of the fastest dudes, and there's a little bit of drama there because they're homies, right? So that would be an interesting pairing to me. But man, I mean, this is so hard. I mean, what do you got? Tommy and John Quick would be a good one. Yeah, Tommy versus the Kraken. Getting a little rematch there would be a good one. No, it absolutely is going to be 25 for finals. Definitely going to be epic. I mean, Sparkman. I mean, there's just, I don't know, man. So Sparkman knows that track real well and flies down there. Is no joke. And he could go against any of these guys on here also, honestly. Logan Duvall, Isaac Preston. I mean, just, how do you do it? Like I said, there's just Corey Malone was making some gangster passes. Jasper. I mean, don't forget Jasper. Probably the most talked about race of War in the Woods, to be honest, was LL Spool J versus My Little Pony. You know what I mean? Yeah, that would be a gangster first pair. That would be a gangster first pair. Absolutely you can't sleep on any of them. That's why I say it's so hard. So okay, they're all capable, but I've been to every War in the Woods and I've seen all of them run. So I'm also taking that into consideration. 10 Soldiers and Charlie Brown is a gangster car. And they made some decent passes there, considering that was Charlie Brown's very first race. They weren't familiar with the car, and they were still working out the new car blues in it, and that thing made some licks. So yeah, Jasper versus Callie Nate, again, that'd be a good one. Oh yeah, man. I mean, that thing's already a gangster. Mork versus Self. I mean, you just can't. Like I said, so I think we've all kind of said the same ones. Like I said, Callie Nate versus Ryan Mitchell, or Mitchell versus Bank Robber. Probably what will happen through the chip draw won't be a call out, but Billy will be Billy versus Tommy. They seem to have that unfortunate luck. I mean, you just can't. I mean, Plunkett, Zach Sherman. Zach Sherman has been to the finals and the semifinals more than anybody who's ever raced War in the Woods. Period. You know what I mean? Nobody has been to more finals and semifinals than Zach Sherman has. So, I mean, it's just they're all capable. They're all within the same range of capabilities, but like I say, it's just going to be a matter of who makes the least amount of mistakes. Brian White, Brian White was killing it, and now he has a different motor in there since the last time he was at War in the Woods. He went home and took the motor out. Now he's got a Ford power plant and more horsepower. So if he's gotten a handle on that, he'll be dead. I mean, he's already deadly, but he'll be super deadly then, because now he'll be in the horsepower range like all these other guys who are in that 2,000 to 2,500 horsepower range. So now they can't out horsepower him. I mean, just everybody. Tabor, Buckner. I mean, I know Buckner's having some new car blues, but you can never count him out. Pleniak. I mean, there's just, I don't know, everybody. Just everybody. Yep. I mean, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's just, I mean, you just, exactly. So I don't know. Like I said, I guess for me, I think who was that, Nikki? I think you nailed it. I think that would be the baddest first pair off the trailer matchup. The most suspense, the most drama, the most hype, the most everything, because they both were in the finals. They're both badass. Both neither one of them got any quit or any give or anything in them. You know what I mean? They definitely have come to win, and they both I mean, just beautiful pass after beautiful pass. The entire race last time. Even little hiccups here and there, still killing it. I mean, it's just, I think you probably might have picked the best one, to be honest. I think that would be the best matchup. I think Nikki probably had the best suggestion. Yep. They absolutely did, man. They've come up with an amazing race, and I just can't wait. I'm like, today is like Christmas Eve, and I can't wait for Santa to climb his ass down the chimney so I can open that Gangsters Paradise present and enjoy that thing. So, yeah, it's gonna be a great time. Don't be the freaking forecaster. Don't be the meteorologist. You didn't go to school for it. And Ohio and Michigan and Indiana and Kentucky, this whole region just has the most bipolar bullshit ass forecasts ever for weather. I've canceled several races in my career because it was going to pour rain and it didn't piss a drop. And I've had it say 0% chance and flood like Noah had the ark full of animals and was ready to go. So it is what it is. Just wait till Wednesday and see what they say. Hopefully we're gonna have some fun all weekend. I can't wait. Like I said, it's the chance has gone down just since we've been on live. So hopefully it keeps going down and we can have some fun. Other than that, I got a lot of work to do. True that. But hopefully, I think even God wants it. God, I know you want to see this race. So just help us out, please. Just saying. There's nothing wrong with asking for that. I mean, you're not supposed to ask for selfish stuff, but, that's right. So it'll be good. It'll be all right. We're going to have some fun and enjoy everybody's company and enjoy some good racing this weekend. I have faith. And just keep an eye out. Make sure you're following the page. That way, I'll put the link up again. If you haven't already, go to the Facebook page and follow it so you can get all the latest updates and news. You can get all the updates when Nikki posts stuff about sponsors and or any of the other stuff that's going on for the event itself. Ask questions, and then again, Wednesday at noon, Jeff will go live and let everybody know what's up. And hopefully what's up is we racing. So everybody have a great week, and say a little prayer for the weather to, be nice, and we'll have some fun. I got a lot of work to do, so I'm going to get my ass off here and get to work. I appreciate all of you guys and gals. I appreciate all of the supporters, all the subscribers on the Facebook and on YouTube. Your contributions are the ones that help us keep this going. There's a lot of monthly expense to like the live feed services and all the editing software and everything. And you guys certainly help make all that happen, and I appreciate it. All the stars, it definitely takes a tribe to help keep this thing going, and you guys are awesome. Those of you who help out, so I really, really appreciate it. And I got to do better on that. I got to start thinking of some way to show you guys some love. So I think we'll start doing some shout outs and stuff like that too here, so I can be better and show my gratitude more. But thank you, John. Appreciate you, brother. But everybody have a great week, and hopefully we'll get to see you guys at Brown County for some great racing. We'll do this one last time. I really have fun with this, and I've been practicing. I'm so much better now. I just haven't had time to make another one, but I can't wait to start making more of these. So we'll leave on this note.
Baby, I'm a gangster too. It takes two to tango. You don't wanna mess with me. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Gangster too, it takes two to tango. You don't wanna mess with me. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too.
Have a great week, everyone.